Oi, you on the phone, stop. You want to find the most romantic date night in Melbourne for under $30? Keep watching.
G'day legends, welcome to another episode of Parts Unknown Melbourne. We're in Melbourne today, we're so excited. I'm Moose.
And I, of course, am Gandalf. We're here to show you the best places to eat, sleep, drink, and everything in between. Bit far from home today, so we're going to have a drive around and see what tickles our fancy. Let's get into it.
I was on TikTok and I saw Gandalf and Moose. They always give the best bar and cafe reviews. Walking around Melbourne, don't forget the gadget too. Parts Unknown. Why don't you like it? Parts Unknown. Why don't you follow? Gandalf and Moose, they love Melbourne bars. Walk around streets tonight, they're in a car. Spot unemployed, they are so shit. Repetitive jokes and they've got no wit. Parts Unknown Melbourne, the best TikTok. The only Aussie content you should watch.
Just off Glenferrie Road in Melbourne. That's right, Melbourne, not Hawthorne, Melbourne. You'll find Giorgios, a restaurant serving lots of great food and milkshakes and beers and wine. It's on the corner of Glenferrie Road and High Street as well. High Street in Melbourne, not Northcote. And we're excited to give it a go.
So I've gone for the chocolate thick shake. As you guys know, still not on the drinking train. 1 week down, only about 16 left in the year. I know that sounds like a lot, but you know, you divide it, you talk to your sponsor, it's all good. I'll be drinking again soon, and what I like to think is maybe if I'm lucky, they'll put a bit of Baileys in the thick shake. So.
There's something about Giorgios that caught our eye when we were driving down Glenferrie Road. Yes, we saw all the other places, the Ticker Wicker place, the cricket place, Boy and Go, and Edo Pizzeria. And we walked all up and down, we drove all up and down Glenferrie, but we wanted to go to Giorgios.
So, chocolate thick shake. $9 for this or $7 for the milkshake. Let's give it a go. Big thick straw so you get through it quicker. Thick straw for a thick shake. I wonder if you get a milk straw for a milkshake. Paper as well, so environmentally conscious. Don't want any of those don't want Nemo sucking on this. I gotta find my son Nemo! Oh no, he's choked on a straw! They've added a lot of extra syrup in that, and that I feel is just for me. Giorgios, so far so good.
I was just thinking, you know how in popular culture there are iconic people who have similar names that people get mixed up? So Billy Joe from Green Day and Billy Joel Piano Man. Then of course we have Michael Jordan and Michael B. Jordan. I think the third one of that list is Melbourne and Melbourne. People always get it mixed up. You're thinking, yeah, I'll meet you in Melbourne. Okay, you're waiting at lunch? Where are you? Well, turns out they're 20 minutes just southeast of Melbourne CBD. Hey man, I'm on High Street. Okay, you're in Thornbury or Northcote. No, I'm in Melbourne. Okay. Hey, I'm in Glenferrie. Okay, I'll meet you at the Lido in Hawthorne. No, I'm in Melbourne. Okay, fine, I'll go to Melbourne. Where are you? Fed Square? That's Melbourne. I'm in Melbourne.
Yeah, I'd like to jump off what Moose said there. I have a friend who went to Hope Street Radio, and they just said they've been put off dining forever after having some.
Nowadays, if we want to see the time, we have to look at our phone. Next minute, you've been on the TikTok scroll rabbit hole for 30 minutes. What I love about Giorgios is I can be talking to my good friend Gandalf here, and then if I want to know the time, if I so choose, I will look up and I will see the clock tower, and I'll be able to see it's 20 to 8. Didn't have to use an iPhone or an Apple Watch, though if I was a resident of Melbourne, I probably could afford it.
So just off what Moose said before about the bell tower, it reminds me of the clock tower in the infamous Back to the Future movie, or Back to the Future 2. Maybe after the success of our little Batman edit we did last week, we'll do an edit of Moose and me as Marty McFly and Doc Brown. Help me, Marty! You gotta come back to me! We gotta go back to Giorgios!
What a lot of you know about the Moose is I just love it when people are upfront. And I love when people say exactly what they mean. You walk into this restaurant, there's a big piece of paper that says, please just be nice to our staff. Sometimes you'll see places that say, be respectful or keep a distance. This one was being just straightforward, just being like, hey, we're just trying to serve you probably the best food and drink in Melbourne. Way better than Tiki Wiki. So why don't you be nice to us?
I couldn't stop having the giggles before. So we've got our Parmigiana. It looks awesome. Great chips. No salad. But look at this little beaker of tomato sauce. I just thought it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. I feel like I'm having a little dollhouse party. More tea, sir. Oh, Mr. Darcy's coming for dinner.
I have to agree. I have the giggles too, but it's not because of the very funny sauce pourer. It's actually because of the no salad. Here I was before saying health and wealth have a correlation, but you order a Parma and you don't get a salad. I think that actually speaks to the mental health aspect that the wealthy seem to have a great grip on. Sometimes you got to forego the salad and just eat something you enjoy.
Beautiful thick shake, definitely worth the money. However, what I'm more intrigued about is the actual shape of this glass here. What it does is it reminds me of the scene in the original Willy Wonka chocolate factory. Can't you just see Augustus Gloop stuck in here? Help me, I'm stuck in the pipe. And then that's after he falls in the river.
You know, coming from the north side, you do think all the time, oh, we hate real estate agents, we hate landlords. Someone's living space should not be someone's salary. I get it. But then you go to Glenferrie Road in Melbourne, and you see all these real estate agencies, and it's a great homage to a dying trade. I think there's probably still something there. We all need a place to live.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So after we got out of the car, we walked down High Street to, get to Giorgios, and we walked past Salvo's, and there's all the collection bags that are out the front. And what do I see? This made me laugh so much. Someone had just put an hoodie on top of the collection bags. Rightfully so. Those things are an absolute monstrosity. If you are wearing an hoodie, you honestly need to take a good look at yourself. We do not want anyone following us who wears an hoodie. Above that, I really just think wear a jumper if you're that cold. All the designs are rip-offs. I don't know how they've got away with having Pokemon ones. They should be copyrighted.
Great thing about coming a little bit south, I know some people are going to say east, south, whatever, it's just not north. It feels a bit more luxurious. The air feels a bit cleaner. Everything looks a bit more rich. Absolutely the case here at Giorgios with a wonderful, I'm going to call it an outdoor ceiling of fairy lights. Looks like we're in Tinkerbell's palace.
So I've travelled quite extensively. I've been to Europe 5 times. Been to USA once, going next month as well. And I've went to Southeast Asia for 2 weeks with a lady. One thing that they often do in cultures when they really are impressed with the hospitality is they'll put a foot up on the chair. I can tell you what, I'll put the foot up on the chair tonight. Hello.
Hello.
So this has been a really great night. Let's just give you our final thoughts in a second.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of Parks Unknown Melbourne. Well, I've been Moose.
And I, of course, have been Gandalf. Giorgios, you were just sensational. The staff, the hospitality, the atmosphere, most of all, the suburb. Where we'll be back. As for now, we got to get in the car and I got to go to the bathroom.